Good afternoon and welcome. Today with us we have Todd Bouman, who is the new, CEO, President of NEC Display Solutions America. New because you've been there since May, so not even just a year.
Under a year, correct.
Under a year. Well,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you, Adrian.
This is your first ISE, am I correct?
This is my first ISE and first visit to Amsterdam.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Now, we first met when you were thrown in the deep end Infocom last year.
Correct.
So you've had one Infocom experience that you had nothing to do with because you'd only been in the company for a couple of weeks. I
That's
suspect.
correct. And it went very well.
It did go very well. It's
Yes.
a great stand. We love the NFC. We love the tagging. We love the
Good.
prizes.
Yes.
I had a good chat with your new CMO Jennifer about that today.
Yes.
Very good. Very
Good.
good. And I understand it's going to be even better.
Stepping
year.
it up, raising the
Stepping it up.
bar.
That's good.
Always.
So what's your first impressions before we talk about your business about ISE that you've seen? on the
First
day?
impressions of ISE, very big. The show, again, not having been here before, just surprised me, maybe overwhelmed me with the amount of technology that's here. And then walking through the LED building, let's call it,
Yes.
amazing, of all the entrance into that space. Everybody is focused on LED these days.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you about LED in a little bit because that's
Yes.
one of the trends that we talked about before the event. And it's well, you've got some great LED product which we've got here. There's 1.5. We'll talk about that in a second.
Good.
So ISE's big, 60,000 people I think last year. Could be a little bit bigger. So it's a little bit bigger than Infocom.
Right.
The Infocom you experienced was Orlando.
Correct.
Always a little bit quieter.
Right.
Is there anything you've got surprise for us at Infocom in Vegas?
Yeah, so maybe no surprises from what we see here today at
Okay.
ISE. We'll also be showcasing and focusing on LED,
Right.
as well as focusing on perhaps some OLED technology.
Oh,
and
interesting. Okay.
looking at really where the industry is going. And what's always fascinating about display technology is the creativity is just boundless,
Right.
right? It seems
Yeah.
like displays are being used
Well, there's
in
one
many
thing
ways.
we've always noticed about NEC was that you're a solutions business.
Yes.
You're not just a display manufacturer.
Right.
And since you've been on board, the one thing we've noticed is that the NEC, there's more of a unified brand globally, if that makes any sense. So I suspect we'll see some of this stuff in the US.
Absolutely. Our goal together is to have that consistency globally, not only of technology and solutions, but brand too. It's important to tell our customers the same brand story that represents who we are as NEC, so not just great technology, but great solutions that our customers value.
Yeah, I think that's what people see. And you like the stand design? First time they've done this stand design.
Yes, I
Good.
love the design. I think it represents the vision of what we wanted to portray, which is this gallery type of feel, where you explore, it's almost an adventure as you walk through the exhibit and explore the technology
That's
and
an
the
interesting.
solutions.
Yeah, we interviewed the stand designers first thing this morning, and they explained how they put it together. The gallery is a nice thing because what I liked about it, it was open from the outside,
Right.
but inviting,
Yes.
but intimate in the middle.
Right.
And then you've got the VIP lounge and things upstairs.
Correct.
It was very clever how it was done and color coded.
Yes.
I thought they'd done a really, really nice job.
It's comfortable. I think
That's
it's a good
word.
way to say
Yeah.
it. It allows for conversation without people just being gathered
Which
together
is what
in
we're
one
doing
spot.
here.
Correct.
So how is NEC business in North America going just generally?
NEC business is going great. We're performing above expectations. We see the business certainly in LFD continuing just to climb at amazing trajectories. So we're very encouraged about where the opportunities lay ahead for us. Displays, as I said, we're really, in my viewpoint, in the infancy of understanding how displays can be used in many different verticals and environments.
And you still have a pretty healthy projector business?
Healthy projector business, albeit business is shifting. I think customers are becoming more familiar with how the technology can be used in different spaces. LFD obviously taking a big precedence in the industry, but LED as well. Starting to impede in this space, but we're still seeing strength across the entire portfolio of products.
Now, the one thing that I think a lot of observers thought would happen here, because some of your competitors have launched LED product, you've launched a new LED product.
Yes.
Is LED's likely to eat into the video wall business at some point, I would have thought, just because of the sheer quality of what you're producing.
Yeah. I think that's true, although I think what's important is to provide a broad portfolio of technologies and solutions to a customer. And what we're trying to do is really understand what the objective, what the goal of the customer is in creating a video wall type of environment. And in many cases, LED would fit, LFD, video wall would fit, and even projector would fit. So it's really understanding the customer and providing them with the best solution.
Okay. interesting. Now, have you been keeping an eye on the smart cities type stuff that's happening around the world? Because we had, I think you and I have spoken before about some of the Link NYC stuff in New York, but we've heard today that there's a similar project called City Beacons, which is actually a Silicon Valley company, I think, but doing some stuff. And I know, keeping an eye on that sort of business space? Yeah,
at a high level. I believe that the industry is still trying to identify what is smart city. I hope it doesn't become an overused term like many industry terms have. But I think smart city can mean a lot of different things. For NEC, at a corporate level, we focus on the smart city as well, and how we really as a company add social value back into society. So looking at things such as safety and public utilities, and looking at how our technology can add value, again, back into society. And displays obviously fit a piece of that, but I think it's going to be a evolving discussion to really determine what does it mean.
You seem to be just well placed for the whole thing, because not many people know how much software you do, all the solution stuff you offer. You're a massive partner base. I mean, I'm not sure how many partners are on this stand today. I don't know how many will be in Infocom, but it's probably a lot more than many other people.
I don't know the exact count either, Adrian, but partners are obviously a critical component of our technology and the solutions that we bring to our customers. We like to focus on our core competency, which is the R&D and design behind our products, ensuring that they fit into a commercial application seamlessly. We like to work with partners then in the industry that also have the same strategy and vision, that want to bring solutions to customers and want to really immerse in the overall technology experience.
Now, NEC do lots of shows in North America and Europe. How many shows have you got in a year typically that you have to try and put together?
Oh boy, big shows, less than half a dozen, but then if you include all of the other smaller shows, regional shows, partner shows, it can add up to, into the 50s and 60s of shows that we would do in a given year.
Okay. Now, so you started last May, we've established that, so you're still not, you sound and feel like you've been there for years.
Yes.
That's a positive, I think.
That's a positive.
It's not a negative, that's a
positive.
No,
it's a positive.
So everybody understands you've been there for a long time, but May will be your anniversary.
May,
What's the one thing that you think you've brought to NEC in that 1 year?
Yeah, in the 1 year, and what was really important for me right off the start was to cast a vision, right? To align the organization with a vision that would really not only drive us in the short term, but also something we could hang on to for the long term. That vision or the strategy really focuses on 3 key areas that will continue to be my platform as I lead the company at least through next year and maybe a year or two to come. But it's focused on global business, right? That we not just deliver technology globally, but that we deliver service and support and consistency of those elements globally to our customer base. As we talked about, focused on solutions. Hardware is great, technology is great, but customers are buying our technology to solve a problem. We want to be part of the solution and help customers identify that solution. Then a big one for me is being easy to do business with. We're very flexible in the industry, not only to customers but with partners as well, and I want to make sure that we maintain that flexibility, but then we also improve upon that and become easier to do business with in the industry.
Brilliant. Todd, thank you very much.
Thank you.